Alaska Highway 1. The reason why we wanted to come here in June is because we wanted to see some snow on the mountains, and we see that.
The Kenai Mountains, as the name implies, are on the Kenai Peninsula in south-central Alaska. Of many peaks, very few have names. They are not high when compared with the Rocky or Cascade Mountains, but because of the north latitude climate, they get quite a lot of snow, and it lingers into the summer on the mountain slopes. To enjoy these mountains with their snowy toppings, come in May if you are adventurous, or June if not as so. To get to the Kenai Peninsula of Alaska from Anchorage, you must go around the shoreline of Turnagain Arm, a non-navigational body of water that completely goes out during the low tides and rushes back in with waves you can surf on in incoming tides. Soon, at the end of the arm, you begin gaining altitude as you head into Turnagain Pass. From there, you get to Seward going east or Homer going south. We visited both sides of the peninsula, Seward and Homer. It is from Homer that I got my first taste at looking at the peaks of the Kenai Mountains. Stick around to the end where I criticize my own work. I'm hard on myself. Weather was a factor, and I've learned that these mountains arise to most occasions of less than favorable weather photographically. I wouldn't say the weather was ideal, but with the Kenai Mountains it doesn't matter too much. They met the conditions and still produced remarkable images. I'll quickly run through some of the shots I took in 2018. Well, okay, here we are in Alaska on the Kenai Peninsula. We're about 13 miles of Homer that way, and we've got the Kenai Mountains all around us. There's about a 180-degree view from this house. As you can see, probably from the reflection, that these mountains are just surrounding us here. It's beautiful. So I'm going to share some of these pictures of these mountains that I have taken with this telephoto lens. So here we go. Now that we've had a quick preview of these images, let's do a visual critique together. Did I actually get wiser in my photography between 2018 and 2025? We'll look at 4 images from each year. We can discuss which image from each year holds up better, and I will wrap it up with a unique pick from 2025, which had no comparable image in 2018. Here's our first pair. Look for the year marked at the upper left of each image. This was my earliest image of the Kenai Mountains from 2018, from Homer. It was mostly a cloudy day with just an occasional few rays of direct sunlight. I used this one in my first video from Alaska. Here is a corresponding early shot from 2025. I like the 2025 composition, I think, a little better. The 2018 images are still sharp and have a lot of detail. I had better equipment in 2025, but it would be very difficult to see the differences between images over these times unless I zoom in. Another pair. I was automatically drawn to these flowers. They are wild lupin. I see them in the Cascade Mountains of Washington State, but these flourish at sea level in Alaska's Kenai Peninsula. I am disappointed I cut off the mountain peaks in the earlier image. I waited 7 years to correct that mistake. To obtain the image the way I wanted it in 2025, I had to cross the road and sink down deep into a ditch. It was too awkward to set up a tripod, so this is a handheld shot. It was windy, so I had to compromise settings to freeze the flower's motion. The 2018 Lupin image is sharper. I think I was a little too challenged to improve upon it. 2025 had a better composition, pushing it higher in ranking in my mind. You can agree with me or not, let me know. A great percentage of the Kenai mountain range are capped with permanent snowfields or ice fields. These ice caps feed the many glaciers that radiate outward down the mountain flanks. I took glacier images from sea level in Kenai fjords, but in a way that's cheating. It's harder to earn success from land. Having a home base with a view allowed me to obtain more of the west side of these mountains. I isolated areas of the ice caps, which is done by being selective with a powerful telephoto. I think these images provide an airborne sense. I don't have anything to compare these with from 2018 except that the first landscape one through the trees at the time, I felt the image invited me to come back for more photos. Another pair. I had envisioned doing better at a bird's shot. I thought the 2018 image was too busy and that the birds looked cluttered. I took a more simpler, cleaner shot from the same waterway. I thought that I improved over the 2018 birds image with what I got in 2025. Now that I'm critiquing, I'm starting to favor the 2018 version. There's something in that composition that allows the amount of birds to be just fine. Is it patterning? Texture? I don't know. With newer equipment, the 2025 image is sharper. So this proves to me that sharpness isn't everything. So for the image that had no equal in 2018, drum roll, brought to us by the land of the midnight sun, Kenai at midnight. Seeing the alpenglow from the midnight sun is something I'll cherish forever. And having this image is a bonus for me, and I love sharing it with you. So, am I wiser in 2025, or just luckier with the variables like the weather, better equipment? I'll let you decide. It's okay to comment. I thrive on comments.